either want themselves or completely opposite. So
I think I'm pretty awesome. I'm gonna be trying to make myself, but every time I try and like adjust it a little bit, it'll change it. So usually I try and go for like a 3-level score, and that seems to be the most fun.
Yeah, and your team in real life is very defensive focused, but players on 2K love to shoot. So what defensive advice could you give?
Here are the starters for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At guard, Grady Dick. At guard, Emmanuel quickly. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At forward, R.J. Barrett. At forward, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of the visiting team is Darko Rajakovic. This is your starting five. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Cam Johnson. At guard, 6'1", number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Cam Thomas. The head coach of your team, your Brooklyn Nets.
Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes would play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Nets, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt, and I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Now here's Barnes. Six to shoot. Quickly outside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Next ball.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Claxton finds Johnson. Bogdanovic with it. Driving in. Out to Schroeder. Here's the 3. Claxton. The second chance points on the tip in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's Thomas. Last game out, 36 points for him. That one rolls around and rims out.
Knocked that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Barnes, rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have called 1 of 4 to begin this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordan Fernandez, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Schroeder doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Claxton. Goes back up. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 1 time.
Free throw no good for Claxton. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Thomas, that's good.
In constant motion off ball, Thomas finds a soft spot and trusts the ball will find him back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Toronto, R.J. Barrett. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Schroeder. Tries it from 19, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he makes it.
Plays so big inside. I mean, Bogdanovich uses his frame so well.
Here's Barnes, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Rejected by Claxton. And here's the fast break. Schroeder passes to Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And so here is Toronto, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Barnes, it's good.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Right side Schroeder. No one near him. The offensive rebound. They shoot again. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Dick with a miss. The Nets with a lead. Outside Schroeder. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Dick. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Barrett passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Quickly outside. Outside Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Johnson. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Schroeder. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Claxton. Hey, puts up a 3. Quickly with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Next foul. Dennis Schroeder. First personal foul. Team second.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Robinson comes in for Dick and quickly drops them both. Nets trail by 4. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Haynes checked in for Toronto. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You look at Toronto, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course, there's the Nets. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
I think for the Nets, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
Talking that talk is easy, but carrying through, oh, that's a whole nother story. And the naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Johnson. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Hayes against Robinson. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
The long arms of Simmons, phenomenal at remaining persistent on the glass.
Vucevic in the post. Finney-Smith's there. Vucevic's shot is off. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Hayes attacking. And finished off by Hayes.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And finished off by Hayes.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Barrett to halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
Assisted by
Barrett's got 6.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Simmons looking around. Now Finney-Smith. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Scotty Barnes. Right side Schroeder. Clock at 4. Lets it fly.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 6. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Reed's checked in for Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Hayes. Puts it up from 12. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. 6 points for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Simmons. And a nice finish on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Barrett. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And Pirtle has improved as a passer, good at getting it to his teammates on time and on target.
And Brooklyn has possession. Schroeder passes to Hayes. Schroeder into the lane. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
They grab their own miss. Abaji, the pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. Outside Payne. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hayes. Second chance effort. Simmons, the pass to Hayes. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hayes has got 8.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Robinson against Hayes. The 3, Barrett buries it from 3.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Reed. 59 seconds left in the first. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Robinson. Pass to Payne. Here's Abaji. Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Hayes. 13 points in the win against Minnesota. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 13.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Payne with the bucket. 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. Simmons against Payne. Nice shot by Simmons.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Abaji can't hit. Outside Simmons. Going inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Brooklyn, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but Plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Simmons joined in the backcourt by Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Sharp. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Barnes, it's good.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Here's Thomas. Kept alive. Off target at the rim. Raptors trail by 16. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Thomas. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 5 assists in the game. Outside Barnes. The rebound by the Nets. Bogdanovich up top. He has 7. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Quickly finds Barnes. Fires the 3. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Outside Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Dick.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Quickly passes to Boucher and finished off by Boucher.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Thomas. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's an agile little move there by Thomas to get himself to that bucket.
Barnes, it's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Thomas, and Boucher with the block. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Simmons. The Raptors making a switch here. And quickly, no good on that one. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded by Dick. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Brooklyn leading by 11. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Thomas, and Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And the Nets with possession here, and he gets it back. Just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Got it. Quickly's got 11 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter. Robinson on the wing. And here is Vucevic. Here's Quickly. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Thomas. Tipped. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Vucevic, the pass to Dick. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from a three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded by Dick. Vucevic against Claxton. Here's Schroeder. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, racing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They led by as many as 18. Just 3 to shoot. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 7. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And Toronto calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Quickly passes to Dick. It's Barnes on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. For Brooklyn, Reed's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Hayes is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. The shot's good. Quickly's got 6 here in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Thomas. Steps back and fires. The shot, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Vucevic with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Thomas with a steal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Cam Thomas.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
Robinson can't hit.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Outside Schroeder. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Payne.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Payne against Schroeder. Good on the bucket. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Hayes. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Hayes has got 10 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Robinson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hayes. Cans it with nobody near him. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 15 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Pass to Vucevic. Takes the three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Raptors trail by 5. It's Barrett on the wing over Johnson. Barrett can't hit.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And the shot goes down. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Here's Barrett driving inside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Hayes, the pass to Schroeder. Hayes inside. Robinson defending. Hayes misses. Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Robinson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Hayes. Pirtle with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Payne's got 6 points.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity. Pirtle with the block.
He's quick to read and react on D. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Barrett can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first one falls for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Claxton. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Robinson. Down low. Here's Abaji. And a two-handed jam. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
There's 1:34 left in the second quarter. Now Hayes. He's got 13. Pass to Simmons.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Good on the second one. Toronto has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Simmons against Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
There's 1:12 left in the first half of this one. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. Sharp. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 2.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 54 seconds left in the second. Outside Johnson. Sharp passes to Simmons. And there's the lob.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Simmons, what a find there.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Walter. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Walters has got 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the middle. Here's Reed. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Pass to Abaji. Boucher outside. Here's Walter. Brooklyn pulls it in. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the triple. No good on the buzzer beater. Cam Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And your next
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, what's your view?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they've been so far.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barrett is the 3, Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Toronto has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Barrett passes to Vucevic, and it's good for 2. Vucevic has got 5.
Look who gets them the strong finish. Vuce hustling in transition.
Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. 4-3. Rebound Toronto. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint. It's tipped. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Dick. The 3. Thomas misses.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. Barnes, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Schroeder. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Barrett. Quickly outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Schroeder against Quickly. Looking to get it going. And Schroeder lays it in. He's got 10.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Quickly passes to Vucevic. The 3 from Barnes. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Vucevic has got 6 assists in the game.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. Guarded by Dick. Offensive rebound. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Thomas outside. Pass to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Schroeder's got 13 now.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Nets on the break for the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Finney Smith checked in for Johnson. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Bogdanovich. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Barnes finds Barrett. 3-pointer. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Kicks it to Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Quickly against Schroeder. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Barnes passes to Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And let's see who's been the best at the free throw line in the second half of the season. Emmanuel Quickly, 3rd.
Over the second half of the season, he's been locked in at the line.
Raptors on D. Schroeder finds Bogdanovich. Floats one. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Outside Barnes. Barrett with it. Over Bogdanovich. Barrett can't hit. Outside Bogdanovich. And Claxton throws it down.
the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Kicks it out to Barnes. Over Claxton. And Barnes, the bucket. On the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 assists in the game. Claxton up top. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. From the arc. Schroeder with a rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
He takes it in. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Thomas from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has got 17.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
It's quickly with a drive. Brooklyn pulls it in.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Here he goes. And the basket is good. And it's now only a 1-point Toronto lead.
Just such a strong guard. Thomas can muscle his way into any area.
And Toronto calls time here.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Hayes comes in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. Pass to Walter. Over Hayes. Walter can't get it to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. And finished off by Hayes.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Sharp. And another shot. Sharp controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nets lead by 1.
They're really working the paint now.
Boucher finds Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's the drive. Abaji with a rebound. The Raptors shooting it well at 59%. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hurdle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. And that one's good. Simmons has got 15.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Payne, pass to Boucher. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Toronto foul.
Reeves checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Bogdanovich.
Substitutions for your Nets. Paul Reed. Cameron Johnson.
Here's Hayes. 15 points in the game. And here's Reed. Pulls up at the elbow. Hayes misses. Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. He's defended by Hayes. From deep. Then Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got rebound number 7 tonight. Snatched away. Boucher with it. Picked up by Simmons. Here's Payne. Boucher right side. From outside the arc. On target from range. Boucher's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Sharp, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Down low. Here's Reed. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Over to the wing. From deep hurdle. They get it again. Abaji. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Simmons. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
When it all clicks, you see why Simmons was the #1 overall pick.
Boucher passes to Pirtle. Fires for three. Brooklyn with the board. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Johnson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Step back on that one and let it fly. Johnson's got 6.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Payne finds Boucher. Here's Abaji. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Hayes. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. Give him 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Payne against Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. He got it up. The shot no good. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
112. Come on now.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Toronto shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Simmons joined in the backcourt by Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Paul Reed. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 2-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And Bogdanovich looks to score often, which makes the defense get aggressive with him.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes, he's checked in for Abaji. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Quickly passes to Vucevic. Back to Quickly. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got rebound number 8 now. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And yep, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Thomas to take the lead. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Quickly's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dick, the pass to Barnes. From deep three-point land for 3. Dick with a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Shoots over Robinson. That one's wide left. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Quickly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that, to the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Quickly passes to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Over Simmons. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 21.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Robinson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Raptors lead by 4. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Inside, here's Claxton. Vucevic with some nice D. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Barnes finds Quickly. Offline with a 3.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Thomas outside. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. He's got 22.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Quickly against Simmons. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. So the Nets making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Quickly passes to Dick. They get it back. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Quickly passes to Barnes. From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Quickly finds Barrett. Now here's Vucevic. Shot from the top of the key. And right on target. That gives him a double-double.
You gotta love the confidence that Vuce has in his shot.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. And the layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
You're hitting the offensive glass with purpose. You gotta love the activity from Scotty Barnes.
Thomas passes to Schroeder. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break. Here we go. Barnes. It's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Claxton, plenty of space. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Great game for him. Double-double now. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Schroeder. Rebound by the Raptors. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Dick. Quickly outside. Here's Barnes. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And Claxton throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Dick. Launches a three. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ooh, poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney Smith.
Next, Cameron Johnson.
Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Barnes finds Barrett. Here's Vucevic. And that one good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Schroeder against Quickly. Another shot. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Barrett against Johnson. And the Raptors, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Thomas with the ball. Outside Schroeder. Looking to win the run.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Here's Vucevic, and another basket for Toronto.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Nets trail by 18. Here's Schroeder, and the layup is good. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Dick. Over Thomas. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And stolen by Barrett. Down low. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Barrett can't hit. Nets trail by 18. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Schroeder. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Barrett passes to Quickly. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly, shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And quickly drops them both. Here's Schroeder. Right side Johnson. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Timeout.
Barnes has got 29 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
There's 1:54 left in the 4th. Thomas finds Hayes. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Robinson. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Payne. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
With the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They get the rebound. Sharp. Oh, misses the dunk. Payne against Thomas. Soft touch off the glass.
The helper.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas outside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thanks again for coming in.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.